Imagine high-speed internet in the middle of the Sahara Desert, on top of Mount Everest, or in the center of the Pacific Ocean. No cables, no cell towers, just the sky. This isn't sci-fi anymore. We are currently living through the biggest shift in space history since the Apollo missions. It's called the LEO constellation revolution. But how did we get here? And is cluttering our sky with thousands of satellites actually a good idea? Let's break it down. Please do not forget to subscribe to stay with us. First, the basics. Traditional internet satellites sit in geostationary orbit, GEO, way out at 35,000 kilometers. They cover a lot of ground, but the signal takes a long time to travel. That means lag. Low Earth orbit, LEO, satellites sit much closer, between 500 and 2,000 kilometers. Because they are closer, the signal is faster. But because they are close, they orbit the Earth rapidly, every 90 minutes. So you need hundreds or thousands of them to ensure you are always connected to at least one. This idea actually started in the 1990s. Companies like Iridium, Globalstar, and a Bill Gates-backed project called Teledesic tried to build this. Result? Most went bankrupt. Why? Launching rockets was astronomically expensive, and the technology wasn't small enough yet. The dream was shelved until the rockets got reusable. Fast forward to today. Two things changed the game. First, cheaper launches. Companies like SpaceX slashed the cost of getting to space by reusing rockets. Satellites went from the size of a bus to the size of a table. The primary goal is global low-latency broadband. We are trying to bridge the digital divide, bringing internet to the 3 billion people who don't have reliable access. These modern satellites use optical inter-satellite links, space lasers. Instead of bouncing a signal down to Earth and back up, satellites pass data to each other using lasers in the vacuum of space. Light travels faster in a vacuum than in glass, and this is particularly true for glass fiber optic cables. Therefore, space internet can theoretically be faster than ground fiber over long distances. So, who owns the sky? Number 1, SpaceX, Starlink. The current king. They have launched thousands of satellites and are aiming for a constellation of over 40,000. Number 2, Eutelsat OneWeb, a major competitor focusing more on business and government use rather than home users. Number 3, Amazon, Project Kuiper, Jeff Bezos's initiative. They are preparing to launch thousands of satellites to integrate with the AWS infrastructure. Number 4, China, Thousand Sails, Guoang, a state-backed mega-constellation in development to compete with Western dominance. Where is it going? We are moving toward a mega-constellation era. Estimates suggest we could have 100,000 satellites in orbit by 2030. But there is a catch. With traffic jams in orbit, the risk of collision rises. If two satellites crash, they create thousands of pieces of shrapnel, which can hit other satellites, a chain reaction called the Kessler syndrome. Astronomers are worried. These satellites reflect sunlight, creating streaks that can ruin telescope observations of the deep universe. Companies are now working on dark sat coatings to make them less reflective, and automated collision avoidance systems are becoming mandatory. LEO constellations are rewiring our planet. They promise a future where you are connected anywhere, from the Arctic Circle to the middle of the Amazon. The technology is here. The challenge now is managing the traffic so we don't trap ourselves on Earth under a blanket of space junk. What do you think? Is the global internet worth the crowded sky? Let me know in the comments.